Yeah, I know there's a great big world outside this city. Oh.
Hi, my name's Johnny and I play the ukulele and I sing.
My name's Bruce and I play guitar and I sing.
And we are the Weekend Riot.
That is our name together that we go by.
And a girl like you's gotta have some place to go.
We met back in like 2008. I was 15, so Bruce was like 7.
I was like 19 at the time, and we just started playing shows together, became friends, and we decided, let's start, a band together. Let's do it. And the rest was kind of history.
Yeah.
And when the Weekend Riot was born.
The Weekend Riot was born a few months ago, like half a year ago. Yeah. And we've been doing this, and it's been a great time.
But maybe we could go somewhere. We could hop on a plane to Mexico.
Ooh, good story. We were in a Dunkin' Donuts, and this is a true story, and we were writing down names on a napkin, and we were just like, the something Riot. Yeah. And then we were trying to think of like what we wanted the band name to represent.
We wanted it to be like fun and upbeat and just something that just represented what we are.
Yeah.
So then somebody was like, the Weekend?
The Milkman Riot?
We were like, nah, I don't know, man, that's pretty good though. Weekend Riot. We're like, ooh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, as soon as you heard it, you're like, yep.
That's it.
Maybe we could be right there and kick it first class together.
I describe it as light-hearted, fun, acoustic-driven pop.
That's a lot, but that's dead on.
Is that too many words?
Because like our EP, for example, like you start off the EP that plugging this now, but it comes out March 9th, but it starts out like with like super pop song, and then it kind of goes into like a little more like indie, then it goes to like singer-songwriter, then it's back up to pop, and then it ends in like a acoustic ballad. So we like to have a little bit of everything, like with our sound, just kind of like, we don't like to tie it down too much to one thing. We like to be a little more broad, but
so
acoustic,
broad,
ukulele, broad,
boys playing instruments for the secret fangirls.
I'm a fake like a rock star. Buy you a plane ticket that I know I can't afford.
Oh, that's a good question.
We listen to a lot of different stuff.
Oh yeah, man. I grew up on like, my dad and my brother were super into, well, my brother was really into like progressive metal. So you can really hear that
influence
in the
on
music.
the EP a lot.
No, but like grew up on like classic rock. Like my dad loved Springsteen and like the Beatles and stuff.
Same.
And then we grew up, I know we both grew up in like the punk scene.
Yeah.
So that was the music that kind of got us into playing music. It was like, I was like My Chem and like Fall Out Boy and The Starting Line. Those were like
Blink-182, Green Day, all those bands. Yeah. And I had a secret obsession. I guess I was a secret fangirl. When I was 10, I loved Hanson, so that was like where my thought really came from.
He loved Hanson.
And like not in the sense of like I wanted to be with them, I wanted to be in the band. And I thought that if they like found me, that maybe they'd be like, oh, he's like the brother we always wanted.
Wasn't it like you had a poster in your room of Hanson?
No.
And you would like roll
It's
down
worse.
a fake poster?
No, it's worse. I had about like 20 like magazine cutouts. I don't know, dude. I think there's like some like subliminal messages in the songs like buy the posters, because like I got weirdly obsessed
really
after Mbop, and I put them all over, and then I hit it with a BMX poster. So my friends came over, and I'm like, it's just a BMX poster.
BMX, don't worry about it.
And then they would leave, and they're like, thank God.
Oh boys, I missed you.
Just a 10-year-old straight dude obsessed with a couple brothers. Nothing wrong with that. No.
Maybe we could be right there, living first class forever.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Every show, we have to sacrifice a lamb. No.
We take a lamb.
We do these best friend push-ups, which our producer Ace Henderson, which you go down, you come up, and then you high five.
High five, there you go.
And then we do high five.
And then as we're doing it,
we say weird things like respect, courage, unity. Every show.
And then we just start naming like our favorite things. Like last night we ended on
mac and cheese. Look, end it there.
Ketchup.
Yeah. That's always every show we have to do that. And we have to do the whole. We read Moby Dick.
Yep.
Front to back.
It's a couple hours.
Yeah.
And we speed read it.
Yeah.
But Moby Dick.
And best friend push-ups.
We've got 25 minutes till your plane takes off.
Just Jessie J. Jessie J is mine because she's so incredibly talented.
Taylor Swift for both of us.
Oh yeah, I would pee my pants.
It'd be one of those, like, that would be like one person that I would try so hard to play cool, but I would just go, like every time she'd speak, like, oh, hello. But that, I'm trying to think who else.
Hanson.
Hanson, I would.
If you met Hanson today, like, would you freak out?
Yeah, it would be more so of like, I hope you guys never saw any videos of me talking about this, but I was weirdly obsessed with you. Why am I telling you this? Clearly you've never seen the video.
Taylor Swift is definitely the big one. I would just, my body would shut down. I don't know what I would do.
I'll buy your first class ticket to wherever you want.
For Weekend Riot, it was Hands in the Air.
Yeah.
And which is going on the EP. So the cool thing is, tomorrow, we'll say a little bit ago, by the time this video's out, but for tomorrow's Riot Monday, we're putting out a documentary of how we met to go like more in depth in the whole story, and we talk about it and stuff. And it was really cool that we sat down and wrote that song, the two of us with our producer, and it was just like it was done. It was just like we changed our style. And we're like, let's just be a pop band, and we did Hands in the Air, and it was like so cool. So that was like the first song, and it's awesome that it made it to the EP because it's like the first song made it to our first EP.
And that was the song that we were like, we can be this band. Like, this is actually going to be a thing.
And I was like, nah.
Then he punched me.
And it worked out.
Buy first class, I mean coach class. I heard the money can't buy you love.
You can expect a whole lot of good times. And sweat.
We put sweat into it. No, seriously, it's 5 songs.
Yep.
It's called Remember This Night EP. Comes out March 9th. It's up for pre-order right now, actually.
Yes.
And so we have like a bunch of pre-order bundles on our site. And then also, if you want to get a little glimpse of what it sounds like, it's going to be available on iTunes as of the time this video's out. And when you pre-order it, you automatically get Remember This Night downloaded. So it gives you a little spice of what it's going to be, but it definitely has, you know, like we were saying, like pop and singer-songwriter stuff, but then like indie stuff, and then a little bit of everything. Everything that influences us kind of pops out.
We wanted to keep like a pretty broad palette when we were writing it, so that because we like to write all kinds of stuff, like we're always writing whatever just comes to mind. So it's like we really wanted to keep it open so that going forward we can kind of just be whatever we want to be. And I think we've definitely done that.
We just make sure like every song we write like comes from like a personal, like something we've been going through, or you know, we don't like to just write for no reason. We like to tie it to whatever happens in our life.
You've got 25 minutes till this plane takes off.
Attention passengers.
That's good. That's good.
A night that I'll always remember.
I will never forget because we have another song that's kind of ties in that. We have a song called Live It Up. It's not on the EP, but we had this thing like the first summer we started like really playing together. We would like go to the beach like with a bunch of our friends.
That was
we
like
would
a
stay
thing
there like till like the sun came up, and then like it sounds so cheesy, but it was like so much fun. And then we had. I'm just gonna say it because I mean it's good for anyone. We had this like initiation that like everybody had to like pee into the ocean in the middle of the night. So
That was so I wasn't really technically in the band for a very
never
long time.
really peed in the ocean until like 2 months later.
It took me a while.
Our friends went there and then we're like, Johnny's not here. He's not technically here.
Yeah. Those were good nights. Yeah, I'll never forget doing that.
Yeah.
Or also there
Belmar.
was Belmar, New Jersey. Or like there was this one time we were driving back from Tennessee after we played a show there. And
In our old band.
Yeah, in our old band. We decided we were just going to truck it through the entire night. And so I remember I was sleeping in the back and I would wake up and we were driving through this massive snowstorm. It was the most terrifying
Waking
thing
up
in the world.
thinking you might die.
Yeah.
Not the best.
I'll never forget that. But fond memories.
Yeah, I know that you think this whole thing might sound crazy. Crazy.
Us.
Us headlining.
Springsteen.
Opening. Right into Taylor Swift.
Then Beethoven.
Then after Beethoven, the Beatles would play their greatest hits album. No, they played Sgt. Pepper all the way through. And then there'd be an encore set, which was Taylor Swift would do 1989 front to back.
Right. And then she would do Creed.
But we'd be singing.
Yes.
So that'd be our dream tour. We've been talking about trying to figure that out.
We have been.
Our manager Christian's really working on it.
Yeah.
So.
I'd say like us, the Vamps.
Yeah, this is the real thing.
This is the real thing. Us, the Vamps, Taylor Swift, and
One Direction.
One Direction.
One Direction, Taylor
That's
Swift,
the
co-headliner. Vamps, Weekend Riot.
Yeah.
But a guy like me can't let a girl like you go. Oh, so baby, let's get out of here. Are you rolling this nice this time?
Alaska.
Why?
I've never been there and I want to see the Aurora Borealis.
That's actually a good, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Aurora Bowl.
The Aurora Borealis.
As we call it back in the States.
Yeah, that's where I'd go.
The States? That's England. Screw that up.
In the kingdom.
I'd like to go, I don't know, I'm more of an island.
Yeah, you're more of a warm guy.
Yeah, I'm a warm guy. He's a cold-hearted guy.
Cool.
Cause we got 25 minutes till your plane takes off.
Jesse J. That is my answer always.
Jesse J would be awesome to write a song with. I'm gonna always say Dan and Shay. I would love to sit down and write a song with those guys because they're incredible songwriters, incredible singers.
I'll buy you first class ticket to wherever you want. Cause we've got 20.
As the Weekend Riot, all of our guilty pleasures became public because we started like our guilty pleasures before were pop music, like One Direction and like bands like that. We were like, we love these bands, but we can't really, be open about
We were in
that.
a punk band.
Yeah.
And you just can't.
Yeah,
do
there's so
that.
much judgment in that. So we were just like, okay, let's do this and let's do covers of these bands we love.
Yeah.
I
Bring
think-
it to the people.
Yeah, because I think, especially if I'm actually going to turn this into a serious answer, a lot of people you have to believe in what you're we have to believe what we're playing and songs we're covering and even though it's just One Direction, we love the songs. It's got to come from a place that we love these songs.
Yeah, for sure.
All the guilty pleasures are open. One Direction.
Also,
5 songs.
I just recently got super into Attack on Titan, which is like an anime series. It's not guilty at all. I mean, it's just a great show. But Bruce thinks I'm weird for liking anime.
I'm just not.
He's not into it.
I
He's
just
not
did
into
expect
subtitles.
it. Not expected.
Yeah. But
No judgment.
We've got 25 minutes till your plane takes off. We're living luxury.
Dan and Shay.
you'd say Dan and Shay. I was gonna
I
say
can listen to that album front to back non-stop.
Death Cab for Cutie. Transatlanticism, bro. One of the first records I ever bought, still one of my favorites. But I love that record.
Just to soak in the sun. Buy luxury, sleep on the beach.
Ooh, we're gonna release this EP March 9th. It's called Remember This Night, and that's kind of the big one for us.
Yeah, and then the spring, basically once spring hits and once the album drops, we're gonna start touring non-stop. We want to get to as many places in the world as we can. So we're gonna start out with doing a U.S. tour this spring, and then hopefully in the summer we can hit up all the spots we haven't been to yet. And
Like Alaska.
a lot of stuff that is pretty much confirmed that we can't say yet, but we're gonna be hitting a lot of places in the U.S. So if we haven't been to your area, we'll probably be there.
We'll be there soon.
So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
She's on my baller on a budget, baby. You got 25 minutes till this.
Rapid fire.
I thought you were gonna
Point of view.
Oh, okay. Facebook.com/The Weekend Riot.
Twitter @The Weekend Riot.
Instagram @The Weekend Riot.
Vine The Weekend Riot.
Snapchat The Weekend Riot.
YouTube.com/The Weekend Riot TV.
TheWeekendRiot.tumblr.com.
TheWeekendRiotOfficial.com. Pre-order our EP.
TheWeekendRiot.BigCartel.com. It's our merch store.
Tinder. Search The Weekend Riot. We're on there. You can't search, but just match us.
But we're on there. And
I think that's it.
yeah, that's it. MySpace.com/The Weekend Riot.
I don't think we have that.
I don't think
Google.
we have
If you
that.
Google Images, we're on there.
We're really big on Google.
We show up. We're one of the people.
We got 25 minutes till your plane takes off.
We love you more than cereal, which is a lot.
Yeah, and I had a cereal bar last night. That's how much.
That was his dinner.
And thank you so much for all the support. Thank you to you guys for this lovely interview.
Yeah.
And this is a blast. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
But yeah, just thank you, and you guys are great.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah.